Alright, so 2-minute Tanya tidbit for today. So in yesterday's Tanya, we explained the idea that when a person, God forbid, does a sin, the energy which he uses to do that sin goes down to the shalosh klipas of Teves. It becomes trapped in the hands of total klipa, and it stays there. And it's in the hands of klipa until the Mashiach will come and Hashem will remove all impurity from the world. Or if a person does a huge tshuva, and it's such a great fiery tshuva which transforms the sin to a mitzvah, then he's able to transform it. But without a crazy huge tshuva, he's not able to elevate this. The Alter Rebbe says in today's Tanya that there's one exception to that. And that one exception is the idea of a person wasting seed. When a person in general, Torah values the idea of family life and the idea of creating another child. And so when a person goes ahead and spills that semen, which he's able to use to be able to create a child, it's a huge sin. However, it's able to be fixed up in an easier way. And that is through reading Kriya Shema properly. Like the sages tell us that when a person reads Kriya Shema before going to bed, he's holding a double-edged sword. The double-edged is the idea that one edge is to be able to purify the klipa which he brought down, and number two is to be able to actually bring it up, to be able to come out of klipa and to be able to come back to the world of kedusha. So when a person reads Kriya Shema properly, he's able to actually fix up the sin. Now the Alter Rebbe clarifies, this is not because it's any less strict than the other immoral relationships. If anything, it's even worse, as you're creating a lot more klipa, as that energy is being totally spread around and it's not trapped anywhere. However, there's one leniency within it, which is the fact that it's able to be elevated much easier. And that's why the Alter Rebbe says that this sin of Zera Levatala is not brought amongst the other immoral relationships in the Torah. The reason for this is because it's able to be purified easier. Now the Alter Rebbe adds in a note over here, why is it able to be purified easier is because the energy didn't get trapped in the idea of a female of klipa. And that means that when a person does an immoral relationship, the energy which he gives is stuck within a woman, and therefore he cannot elevate it. However, when it's Zera Levatala, it's going to the open world, it's not trapped into a female. And therefore it's able, even though it's more klipa which is being spread, but it's not trapped, and therefore he's able to elevate it. And the Alter Rebbe continues in the actual Tanya, this is what the Chachamim say, that what's a mu'uvas, what's a sin which a person cannot fix up, is the idea of having immoral relationships and creating a mamzer. As since that child was now born, there's now a human being which has that energy, so therefore there's no way to elevate it unless that human being will die, which a person can accomplish with a major tshuva, etc. But as long as the child is alive, there's nothing that you can do to fix that up. And therefore we see the idea that Zera Levatala is able to be fixed up, but not because it's less strict, but rather it's more strict, but it has this one idea that you can fix it up through saying Kriya Shema properly. See you next time.